Hello, my name is Cameron Butler, and I'm doing my oral presentation on non-governmental organizations' role in disasters. Non-government organizations, otherwise known as NGOs, are a nonprofit group that functions separately from the government. NGOs are organized on community, national, and international levels to serve specific social or political functions. NGOs also play a huge role in disaster recovery. There are NGOs at each of the three government levels in the United States. That includes local, state, and federal. NGOs are extremely important in disasters because they help out the community that's affected. NGOs carry out FEMA's 4 phases of emergency management when a disaster strikes: mitigation, preparedness, response, and recovery. NGOs set plans in case a natural disaster is planned to happen. NGOs are always ready to come into the affected area as quick as they can. They provide relief to the community affected by giving them shelter, food, water, and necessities that they are lacking. Disasters happen multiple times a year, so NGOs are an absolute necessity. The government and NGOs work together for the most part, as the government helps NGOs with money occasionally. There are multiple types of NGOs, so they have a more broad viewpoint than the government will have towards disaster relief. NGOs also have less restriction than the government does, so they can be more effective in all types of disaster relief. Here are examples of non-governmental organizations in disaster relief. The first, and in my opinion, most important one is the American Red Cross. It provides emergency relief for disasters such as hurricanes, wildfires, earthquakes, etc. Second is Habitat for Humanity, which helps the recovery process after a disaster hits a community. Third is the direct relief. It improves the health and lives of people affected by emergency situations by mobilizing essential medical resources. And last but not least is the Hunger Plus, which gives out food for emergency situations after a disaster hits a community. My next 2 slides are examples of disasters that occurred within the past year. Hurricane Harvey was devastating for the state of Texas, and Red Cross was there to help them out. More than 400,000 people had to stay at an overnight shelter in the states of Texas and Louisiana, and that was provided by Red Cross. Also, 4.5 million meals were served by Red Cross to the people affected by the hurricane. More than 124,000 mental health and health services supported the people of Texas, and Red Cross helped them get through this disaster, and they couldn't have done it without them. The next is Hurricane Irma. As everyone in Florida knows, it was absolutely devastating. Red Cross served more than 1.5 million meals and snacks across 6 American states that were affected by it. It distributed more than 1 million relief items like cleaning supplies and comfort kits for hygiene. Puerto Rico got it the worst, and more than 4,000 people stayed in shelters overnight. More than 680 Red Cross workers were still helping Puerto Rico out a month after it hit them. Time and time again, non-government organizations have proved to be a necessity for those affected by natural disasters. Thank you for listening.